My wife and I are fourth-generation Lanzingers. We have 4 children and their great-grandmother lives with us on the farm. Our youngest son is just 4 months old. He's destined to represent the 5th generation. But that's still a long way away.
Our children have to help out too, not every day, but they have to help with domestic chores and if there's a lot to do outside as well. Their grandmother injured her knee, but we can count on the kids 100%.
We're tied down by our farm because the livestock always need to be looked after. That's often not easy, but running a family business does have its positive sides too. We normally have breakfast together around the kitchen table, and you get to see your kids several times a day. In summer, we have to feed the cattle fresh forage, which means bringing in fresh grass. The animals are given that fresh twice a day, and it's very important that the forage is handled carefully when it's brought in. That's why we use a disc mower, because the contamination of the forage is extremely low. Contamination reduces take-up by the cattle, which in turn reduces milk yield. Feeling like you're restricted in a tight corset under the motto, keep growing and producing ever more for ever lower prices, that's when you start feeling like a hamster in a wheel.
He made the decision because he just had no job satisfaction anymore. When you've experienced that too, you have to stand behind the decision, and looking back, it was the right decision to make.
Since we converted our farm to organic, we're having a lot more fun again. We're no longer so dependent on the whole industry, the commercial herbicides and fertilizers. The vibe from society is also very positive on this issue, and it provides an impetus that motivates you to keep on working.
We see the mountains every morning. We have such a good view because we're located so high up. I often think I'd like to drive over there, but you can plan an outing 100 times and still find it impossible to get away from the work. When we do finally get away, then the milking robot calls or a calf arrives. There's always something.
We're happy where we are. We like it here. And when you get to drive out twice a day to fetch fresh forage, it's just beautiful. It's really good fun. I wouldn't change a thing.
Das passt einfach.